Hi guys. So I just got out of the shower and put on a little bit of makeup in order to feel like a human because I haven't been very active. I've been very lazy for the past week, and for good reason. It's actually been a couple weeks since I last talked to you guys. Quite a few things have happened. First of all, my living room is starting to come together, as you guys got to see a little bit. But I am on, let's see, day 7 of my quarantine because I caught COVID. Yay! Yes, I am vaccinated. I've been double vaxxed for quite a while now, since March, and I caught COVID about a week ago. At least my symptoms started over a week ago. I have Sundays and Mondays off, and on Saturday, it was my Friday. It was the last day of work, and went home, went to sleep, and then the next day, which was Sunday, my very first day off of my weekend, I wasn't feeling very good. I felt like I had a bit of a cold. Nothing major, just really run down, and I had a cold. And since things are opening back up in California and San Francisco, of course people are going to start getting sick with normal stuff like colds and flus. But anyway, I felt like I had a cold. And then on Monday, which was also my day off, I really started not feeling good. So I decided to take a COVID test, like a little at-home one, and it came back negative. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm fine. But on Tuesday, which is when I was supposed to return back to work, I was really not feeling good. So I took that day off. And then by Thursday, my sense of smell and taste just completely went away. And I was like, uh-oh, that's a classic COVID sign. Because a lot of my symptoms weren't classically COVID. I didn't have a fever. I had a cough, but it was a productive cough, which I heard that if you had COVID, that you would have more of a dry cough where you felt like you couldn't catch your breath, and I just didn't have that. So anyway, decided to take a COVID test, and then on Friday it came back positive. So I was like, oh, great. And as it turns out, my boyfriend gets tested every week at his campus. He works in a lab. He works for a big biotech out here. That's what it's called, biotech. So he works in a lab, and so they get tested every week. And on the same day that mine came back positive, so did his. So I was like, oh, okay, great. So we both have the plague. Yeah, so that means that I had to quarantine for 10 days after my symptoms started. So that would be on Sunday, which was the 25th, was the day that my symptoms started. So I actually got contacted by the Department of Health, or something like California Department of Health, and they surveyed me, and they said that I had to quarantine for 10 days after my symptoms started. So that means that my last day of quarantining will be in 3 days. Yes, so I've just been sitting at home looking like a chode. I'm feeling much better. I'm still feeling kind of congested and also very, very tired. I cannot stress how freaking tired I feel. But yeah, my boyfriend is fine. He had less severe symptoms than me. I think he was only really kind of feeling under the weather for about a day and a half, but he's fine. We both just don't have our sense of smell back yet, or taste. So that's kind of a bummer because I like to eat and I can't taste anything. I think for today, obviously I have to stay home, so I might just do some stuff around the house, like cleaning. I also have absolutely no groceries in the house, so I have to get those ordered because I can't go grocery shopping. Who knows what other adventures I'm going to be getting into. I think I could use some tea right now, actually. At least I have this cute little baby to hang out with. You gonna be my quarantine partner? I just placed an order for some groceries to be delivered, and oddly enough, they're not going to get delivered until 10 p.m., between 10 p.m. and 12 a.m., which is super, super late for Whole Foods. I guess I'll have to figure out something for lunch today before my groceries come, because I really don't have that much. I ate some cereal this morning. I can always have cereal again, but I don't really want to. Maybe I'll order something, or scrounge around in my kitchen and find something to make. But anyway, like I said before, I have gotten a bunch of Amazon deliveries, and one of the things that I was waiting on were these gold clip-on grommets for my curtains. And what you do is you just clip these babies onto your piece of fabric and you hang them. And the reason why I got those is because my curtain panels were just a little bit too short. And so I put on the grommets onto just one panel, and it did elongate the panel, as you guys can see right there. But I just do not like the way it looks at the top. Like, I think it looks so, I don't know, cheap and cheesy. I just don't like it. It looks like a shower curtain. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take those off and then probably figure out those gold grommets for something else. I'll figure out a way to elongate these. Anyway, so that was a fail. I'm also calling in a favor. A good friend of mine, well, a bunch of friends of mine actually offered to help me out while I am in quarantine because I can't leave my house. So they're like, let us know if you need anything. And I thought for the most part I'd be okay because there's like Amazon deliveries and stuff like that. But one thing that I do need is some cat food. Dinah just ran out. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I will call on a favor from a friend. And so he's out picking up some cat food for me, and then also a Topo Chico because I'm addicted to my soda water. It's like, you know what? I never asked for help. I will call on a favor. I think that when people offer to help you, they really kind of a little bit want you to rely on them for a favor because I don't know, I think it feels good to do things for people. So I'll call in a favor. So I'm waiting on that. I got my cat food, or Dinah's cat food, a Topo Chico, and then my friend knows me way too well. He got me a Flying Embers hard kombucha too. I have the best friends ever, you guys. Like, they're so amazing. But it's so nice and so sunny outside that I think that I'm gonna sit out for a little bit and read and just enjoy the sunshine because it's just absolutely beautiful. It's summertime in San Francisco right now, which usually happens in August, September, October, and it's so pretty. Hooray! We've got our Flying Embers in. Can you guys tell I absolutely love this brand? This is their kombucha, the black cherry, which is one of my favorites. And it looks like we've got a little variety pack here. This is the Sweet Heat, another favorite. And then I don't know what this one is. Hang on. Looks like we've got watermelon chili, clementine hibiscus, black cherry rose, and passion fruit elderflower. Oh wow, that sounds good. I actually kind of love their packaging too, and it makes my fridge look so beautiful. And yes, I really do need to go grocery shopping. This is just pathetic. But anyway, at least my sippy game is strong. This is the table I decided to go with for my coffee table. It's from World Market, and I think it's gonna go really, really well in my living room. So, yep, it's just gonna go right over here. Hopefully it fits.
And I actually, when I watched The Secret, all I understood about it was...
So, I'm still waiting on my stinking grocery deliveries, so I'm gonna eat these Beyond sausage links. I have 4 left. That's basically all I have in my house except for the cereal I ate this morning. So I guess it's sausage for dinner while I listen to this podcast.
Pictures of my face, the faces of the people in the brochure. Story, I swear to God, we have, so like, I did it for college, and I'm trying to do it for medical.
Okay, Google, turn bath to blue. I have Irish whiskey.
Yeah, I'll do this one.
I'm having a hard kombucha. I had them delivered. Yeah, it was like $60 for a $20 pack. Yeah. I should have just got my friends to do it. One of my friends actually did bring me a hard kombucha. Check out what we're about to do tonight. Our evening's gonna get lit. Ooh.
We're gonna do food stuff.
We're gonna do food stuff.
All day.
You read the instruction manual to everything.
Yep. I mean, not the whole thing. I extract the correct information, and then I get rid of it.
this movie in forever.
Never give up, never surrender.
After 3 days of this,
How does he know about the omega-13 bugs?
No reserve beryllium sphere exists on
who's in that room, and so it's beautiful. It's like a retreat. I had an artist. They had that in common, so that's where they started that. But really, what we got out of it is like each other.
Hello, good morning, guys. I'm gonna take a quick sip of my coffee. Hang on. I guess I should have done that before I said hello. Anyway, guys, hello, good morning. It is day 10 of me having COVID, which means that I should be ready to go back into the world. The California Health Department said that I was supposed to quarantine 10 days from when my symptoms first started, which was on the 25th. After 10 days from the first time I started having symptoms, I was good to go. As long as I didn't have a fever within the past 48 hours, which I never had a fever this entire time I've been sick with COVID. But even though it's day 10, I took today off of work and I am going to go to a testing site and get tested for COVID. And I just want to make sure that I'm testing negative before I go back out into the world. Also, in a couple days, I was scheduled to fly out to go visit my family. I so need to see my family. I miss them so much and I really need it for my soul. I haven't seen them in forever, but of course I'm not going to be going unless I'm testing negative on COVID. I really like this plant-based protein. This is by Fruit Fusion. It's their complete protein in the creamy vanilla flavor. So what I usually do is I add this to some kind of plant-based milk, some ice, and then I load it up with other things. So for today's smoothie, I think I'm gonna put some hemp hearts, some chia seeds, some raspberries, and maybe some spinach in it as well. And hopefully it comes out well because I've put things in this before that made it taste awful, like a compost bin. So hopefully that does not happen, but I'm gonna go ahead and make that for my breakfast this morning. Oh, she's thick. That was good. So I'm about to get ready in order to leave to go get my COVID test over at Kaiser, but I really wanted to be sure that I'm testing negative, so I got another at-home test through Pixel by LabCorp, and they received the sample today. So by the end of the day, I should have 2 results, one from Kaiser and one through LabCorp's at-home take-home kit. So hopefully they both come back negative, because if one comes back negative and one comes back positive, that could be an issue. All right, tell me guys, why is it that cats always go after exactly what you need? I put down my quintessential lazy day outfit, and right away this one decides to lay on it. Oh, that was deep. I just got home and made myself a little lunch. I made a big ass salad that's loaded with good stuff, but I just wanted to say that this vegan ranch that I found from Follow Your Heart is so freaking good. And granted, my taste buds aren't really working right now. Like, I still don't have my sense of taste and smell back completely, but from what I can tell, this stuff is so accurate. It's bomb. This is like the biggest bowl I could have possibly picked. I just ordered some workout gear through Gymshark. I'm very excited. These are all so cute. Oh my gosh, look at this little zip jacket. It's so awesome. Well, frick. Hey guys, what's up? I just woke up and I decided to pop in here for a second because I'm a little bit upset right now. Today is day 11 of my COVID quarantine, and yesterday I went and got a COVID test over at Kaiser, and then the day before I got one through Pixel by LabCorp, which I showed you guys that I did at home, and both of my test results came back as positive. So I'm still testing positive for COVID, and I'm really disappointed by that because, you know, I went through the 10 days of quarantining myself and I'm still testing positive, which means that I'm going to have to cancel my flight back home to go visit my family, which was in a couple days. And I'm so sad because I really, really, really wanted to go see my family. Like, I feel like I haven't seen them in so long, but obviously, I gotta keep people safe and I can't be traveling if I'm still testing positive for COVID. So yeah, I'm a little bit upset, but that also means that I can't go back to work right now. So basically I'm just gonna be stuck here, bored and sad. But to kind of get me out of this funk, my boyfriend, who also tested positive for COVID, he's also in the midst of his quarantine. We were trying to figure out some way we could get out of the house safely and like do something because I'm losing my mind. Like, I'm so stir crazy and just wanting to get out of the house. So he and I are going to rent one of the little Revels that are out here, which are, like, if you guys aren't familiar, they're little scooters, and just go take a ride around the city. So by ourselves. So yeah, just so you guys know, I'm done with my 10-day quarantine, but I'm still testing positive. So if any of you guys also have it kind of in your mind, like, okay, why get vaccinated if you're just gonna get sick with COVID? Because like I said, I have been vaccinated. I've been double vaxxed since March. Well, the way that the vaccine works is it protects you from getting extremely sick with COVID. Like, you are seeing people get hospitalized and dying. I don't know. I'm not an immunologist. I'm not a virologist. I'm not in any kind of ologist, but from what I understand, you can still catch COVID if you're vaccinated. It's just going to keep you from getting extremely, extremely sick, which you guys have seen with me. I definitely did not feel great. I'm still very, very tired, but I did not go to the hospital or die, clearly. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that. But anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to go. I'm gonna get ready and hop on this Revel with my boyfriend and ride around the city and try to stay positive and try to get out of my funk. Love you guys. I'll see you soon.
Jake,